Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. My name is Niala Phillip. I am a social media and brand strategist, and I'm really excited to teach this lesson today. We are in the last quarter. This is when things get real, when we have to get serious about our business. And I am going to be talking all about reaching our profit goals in this video, okay? I'm going to be taking you guys on the inside of my content planner, how I create my content. I'm going to be taking you in the inside of my profit planner, so you see how leaders actually create their profit plans and how they actually make those profit goals every month, okay? So I'm going to show you guys how to put that together, and I'm going to also talk to you guys a little bit about analyzing your numbers, so that way every single month you can get better and better and better. All right. So again, welcome. For those who are new, make sure you connect with me on social media. I'll have all the information for you below. I will also have all the information for you on the content planner, the profit planner, and just some of the tips and tricks that I'm going to share with you today. All right. So let's jump right in. All right, so you should be able to see my screen now. The first thing we're going to take a look at is the profit planner. So this is my profit planner. It's called Profit Planning with Intention, and we're going to be going back and forth in between three screens. So we're going to be looking at the Profit Planning with Intention workbook, where you will fill out your profit goals for every month and work through it, okay? We're also going to be looking at the 30-day content planner. Some of you might have seen this before, but if you're new to it, it's my 30-day content planner that's created to drive sales. So after we plan out our goals, then we need to create our content to drive sales so we can make those goals, right? So we're also going to be looking at this document. And last but not least, we're going to be looking at my text document right here, okay? And we're actually going to start here, okay? All right, so there are three tips that I want you to remember when we're talking about profit planning, when we're talking about making our goals monetary-wise, okay? First thing is that you have to know your goal. All right, so for those of you who are in the Deeperpreneurs chat box, I asked this question yesterday. A lot of you answered. Some of you still have not answered. And I tried to get a little funny, and I said, you know, if you can't post what you want to make this month, you don't really want to make it. All right, one thing you need to know about serious entrepreneurs that want to take their business to the next level is that they plan. They write things down, they know exactly where they're going, and they have a roadmap that they're going to take to get there. Yeah, granted, sometimes things change. Granted, sometimes things don't work, but there is a map that we follow to make sure we reach our goals. You have to know them first, okay? So the first thing is to write down what you want to make, all right? Secondly, working out a strategic plan. So you got to have a plan that's going to take you to reach those goals, okay? To fulfill those goals, all right? So that's one of the things that we're going to dig deeper into today, and that is working out a strategic plan to reach those goals. And last but not least, you got to be intentional about your goals. And that is where the 30-day content planner comes in. Why? Because I intentionally want to make, if you say, look, I want to make $10,000 this month, okay, well, you need to intentionally make that $10,000. You need to have intention in everything that you do, everything you put out online, every product avenue you're going to sell from, every day that you're going to put it out, what the numbers of the people you're targeting. I mean, all these things matter, and all of these things you need to be intentional about. You're not on social media to just post to post. You're on social media for a purpose, to help people, but also to help yourself, to grow your business, to provide for your family. So you got to be intentional about these things, all right? So let's jump right in. We're going to be working with a profit goal of 10,000 in this tutorial, 10,000, okay? I wanted to be a little, I know some of you might feel, well, wow, 10,000, I can't even make 1,000 yet. Why are we doing 10,000? I want you guys to see how easy it is to actually make 10,000 a month when you have a goal and when you have a plan. So that is the reason why we're going to start with 10,000. Okay, so first tip for the day. First tip, every entrepreneur you know that is successfully making money online has a minimum of 7 income streams. Whether it's affiliate marketing, network marketing, their actual products, membership sites, whatever it is, a minimum of 7 streams of income. There is no one pretty much that made their success making 6 figures a month on just one stream. All right, so that's why you're going to see here that I have 4 streams of income that we are working on in this example. So we're working with a membership stream, which this membership site, you're getting paid $10 a month from each member. We're also going to be working with coaching income, and I put it as 1,000. So let's say you have $1,000 coaching package that you promote. The third one is a course. So let's say you just have a small course, $97 is your course, and that's one of the products that you promote. And last but not least, let's say you're a speaker and you get paid about minimum $500 every single gig that you get. So these are going to be the 4 income sources that we're going to work with. And one thing you're going to notice here is that I have the profit goal as 10,000 for each income source. So this is like my little trick. If I create a plan where every single income source is taking me, is helping me make 10,000, then I will collectively find it easier to make 10,000, right? Because we might not get 10,000 from membership. We might only get 1,000. We might not get 10,000 from coaching. We might only get 3,000, but we are creating a $10,000 plan to get for each income source. Okay, so that's like my little trick. All right, so if you have a $10 membership and your goal is $10,000, you need 1,000 members. You need 1,000 members paying you $10 a month to get $10,000, right? Okay, if you have coaching and you're charging $1,000 for coaching and your profit goal is $10,000, how many clients do you need? You need 10 clients paying you $1,000. Are you guys following me here? 10 clients. 10 clients. All right. If you have a course that's $97 and your profit goal is $10,000, then you need 100 people to buy your course for the month. And last but not least, if you are a speaker and you charge a minimum of $500 with each gig and your profit goal is $10,000, you need 20 gigs for the month to be able to make that profit goal of $10,000. Now, as I'm going through this, you guys are probably saying, wow, okay, so that's like a breaking it down. That's actually giving me a goal to work towards. So if I only need 10 clients to make $10,000, then maybe I should put together some type of plan that's putting me on the phone with a minimum of 10 people a day, 10 consultations a day for 30 days. Let's go. Hello, how much consultations is that? How many of those people can you convert over to pay $1,000 for coaching if you're speaking to 300 people because you're speaking to 10 people a day for 30 days in the month? I hope you guys are hearing me how easy it is to really actually make $10,000 when you have a plan, all right? So now let's go over to the profit planner. Let's go back over to the profit planner, and now I will show you what my month looks like. When in the beginning of the month, I figure out, again, my income sources. So I might have like my affiliate marketing, my insurance business, my hair business. I have all these different income sources here, okay? My passive income sources, right? My coaching, all right? And then I will have my goals, all right? I just filled this out on the top because I was, I give you guys an example so you know how to fill it out. But again, if your goal is $10,000, then you will want to have $10,000 straight through, okay? And then I figure out how much units I need to sell in order to make that goal. All right, now let's move on to the next page. Now we need to break it down. And I like to break it down because we want measurable goals. We want realistic goals that we can actually make. We don't want to set ourselves up, right? Okay, so for this example, a course is $97. The profit goal is $2,500. 26 units need to be sold. 26 clients need to buy this in order for you to make that $2,500. So if 26 clients need to buy that course and you divide it into 4 weeks for the month, that means you need 6 customers a week. Now, guys, if you only need 6 customers a week to be able to make $2,500 on a $100 product, would you not want to maybe do a webinar where you can get about a minimum of 50 people on each one each week? Can't you convert at least 1 or 2 to buy a $100 course? I'm pretty sure you can. All right, so let me give you my special tip down here. Once I break my goals down to the week, then I create income producing activities for each source. Okay, so after I figure out my source and I break it down, now I go to income producing activities. That's when our 30-day content planner comes in. So for example, I need 6 units sold per week. So maybe in week 1, I would do a free webinar, promote it to at least 100 registrants, right? Which would make my probability higher of converting 6 participants into customers from one webinar. Once you have the goal, you need to write down the steps you need to take to make each goal. Ask questions like, what platforms will you promote on? Exactly what are you going to do? Get in the habit of planning and being strategic with every move you make in your business, okay? So this is going to be a good tool for you guys to use. And of course, like I said, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to have the link there so you can go ahead and get it. So let's go over to our content planner, because now we need to know, once we figure out, hold on one second, once we figure out what our goal is to get to this 10,000, remember now we need to break it down. We need to break it down and figure out what we're going to do in terms of the activities we're going to take in our business to reach those goals. And what I like to do is I go from my content, and that's the truth. I make my goals from the type of content I put out. Okay, so with my content, I start with my product or my offer of the month. I create a lead magnet of the month that I'm going to use to get more emails. Every month, my list should be growing. Your list should be growing. All right. I create 4 blog posts. That's all subtopics of my product of the month. So I know, okay, I'm driving sales to a particular product. Now, if my product changes from week to week, then yes, my blog post might switch up here and there. But predominantly, I have a plan. All right. Okay. Secondly, my live streams, making sure that I have live streams like this one, for instance. Right now, it's happening to you right now, and I like to call it out, and I like to be transparent about it so you can see that what I teach is what I do, and it works. My product for this week is my profit planner, which is why I am here teaching you guys how to plan your profit and hoping that you guys will go on over, download that profit planner and use it to create your own profit goals. See where I'm getting with that? So I'm using my same technique that I teach you on you every day. Guys, this works. Okay? So your newsletter, come up with 4 newsletters. Give them some value. Give your email list some value. Make sure that it's all subtopics from what your product of the month is. These are all the activities and the things that you can do in your business that's going to help you get towards that goal. If I know that I need 10 clients, okay, to pay me $1,000 for me to make $10,000, then you best believe that I'm gonna have 4 blog posts that's teaching you maybe 4 reasons why you need a coach. 1 thing that your coach is doing that's messing you up. I will be, talking about coaching, getting you to see why I should be the best coach. Same thing on my live stream. In my newsletter, I'm going to send you a newsletter about how it was for me before I actually got a coach. See, are you guys following me? I can imagine you're watching this right now and you're like, oh, wow, yes, this makes sense. So I'm really excited that I'm able to share, this with you today. All right, let's keep going. So webinars, which is my big secret to my success. And I recommend that you're doing them as well. Webinars is a great way to get a lot of people to talk to at one time and convert them into sales. All right. All right, so I'm not going to go through this because these last 2 pages have nothing to do with profit planning. All right, but what had to do with profit planning is the way you're going to create your content to make your profit goals, to reach your profit goals. All right, so I hope that you guys really learned something today. I know that I'm really quick with it, but guys, look, it's simple. If it's $10,000 you want to make for the month, you can make it. Write it down. Write it down, have your goal written down, work out a plan to get to that goal, and be intentional about what you do to get to that goal. Be intentional about the income producing activities you are going to do in your business. Pay attention to the time that you waste spending, creating content and all these things that you do have to do, but it's not necessarily bringing in income or helping you reach your income goals. All right? Okay, so last thing for you to do before I leave, take a snapshot. All you got to do is hit print screen on your keyboard, and you can paste it in a notepad or paste it in a print document. Here is the link right here, the 30-day content planner and the profit planning with intention worksheet. This is where you would need to go to be able to get your worksheets. So depending on where you are watching this tutorial at, I will make sure that I have it down below so you can just click it and go head over. All right. All right, so I hope you guys have learned something. Make sure you share this out with your audience if you found it useful, and if you think that this is going to be useful to someone else, definitely share this out. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, you can find me anywhere on social media as Niala Phillip, and I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.